Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And it looks like the good Lord gave us another morning to wake up to. The world has spun 24 more hours, and we're here by the grace of God for a Monday morning. How are you? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I try to teach every once in a while, and I want to talk to you about trust. Gambling a lot of times comes down to trust. Trusting a strategy to do what it's supposed to do. Trusting somebody, i.e. me, John, Wayland, whatever, to feed you good information. It's all about trust. And like I tell everybody, if you don't trust someone or something, stay away from it. Okay? So, let me talk about strategies today and trust. Okay? Now, let's just say you're doing John's, and I'm not picking on John, I'm going to do a couple of these. You're doing his 1, 3, 2, 4, where he starts out with a $10 bet, be it blackjack, be it pass line, don't, whatever. Okay? And he goes 1. If he wins, he adds another 10. He does a 3. And if that wins, let's say he just won that one. Okay. Then he drops to 2. And then if that wins, he goes to 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay. So here's the question for you. You trust it for $10, but do you trust it for 100? Okay, to where you need $2,000 to do 10 people. You know, do you trust it within 10 people and $2,000 it'll make it? Most every time. Will it do it? If the answer is no, then you have to ask yourself, well, if I can't trust it at black chip level, if I ever had a big bankroll, why would you play it at smaller level? If you don't trust it here, that means you don't trust it well enough to put good money on it. You only want to do the little money because you don't trust it enough. That's all that's all it's telling you. I'm not telling you not to play it at $10, you know. But I have a rough time with the concept of, I'll trust it for 10, but I ain't going to trust it for 100. Well, then why are you playing it at all? To me, you only want to play strategies. Now, this is my opinion, y'all, and I'm sure I'm going to get ripped up for this, but you know me. I don't care. I think you should only play strategies that you trust at bubble craps. You trusted $5, $10, $50, $100, $500 level. If you had the bankroll, would you play it at the big level? Let me give you another example. Let's say you're playing the lay 4 across, and you're on bubble craps. Let's say boink, 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 boink. All right, I got 20 out there, so I'll put, say, 50 to win 25. I'll lay that. Yes, sir, I'll go to bubble craps. Now, again, listen to me. There's times for bubble craps. There's reasons for bubble craps. Okay? Experimentation is good for it because you don't know whether you trust it or not, so you use bubble craps to experiment. I get that. That ain't what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, man, I only need $1,000, $500, whatever. Yeah, I trust this one. It's a good one. All right. Do you trust it now? There's 500. Actually, I don't want to put reds. 120, you know. You got $540 out there. All right, if I was to put red. All right, shit, you may have to lay $1,200 to be the same thing. Now, do you trust it? Oh, that's up to you to decide yes or no. All right. All right, let's look at something different. Let's look at the good old don't pass spread or don't come spread. I'm going to put 25 there. If I lose, I'll go to 50. If I lose, I'll go to 75. Yeah, sooner or later, that 7's coming. I trust it. Great. Now, do you? And if the answer is no, you have to figure out why. That strategy does not know color. It don't know what you're putting out there. Okay? Now, I'm going to submit this. If you're not comfortable playing it at a higher bankroll, that means, A, you're playing with scared money, which you shouldn't even be in a casino. Okay? You're playing with scared money. That's why you don't trust it. It ain't that you don't trust the strategy. You don't trust your bankroll, or you're afraid to lose it. And that's a whole nother topic, y'all. Okay? I'm just talking about flat out trust. Let's assume you have $10,000. You can walk into a casino and you can do anything that you want. Now, the question is, do you trust it at a higher level? Okay? Let's look at another one. Let's look at the retirement plan that Waylon and I created. All right. Now we know that one guy did it on a live. He did it at $75 level, and then he came out. Let's say that moved. I think he came out with 10s or 15s, so this could cover it. And he won a couple $100 doing it that way. All right. When I play it, usually I'm at the $150 level. But I have shown it higher. Now, do you trust the retirement plan? Do you trust it enough that if you took your $10,000, you come out at the $500 level? Let's make that sphincter pucker up, right? Do you trust it now? Let's say if you're playing it at the smaller level, you got enough bankroll to go 10 shooters, let's just say. And then at the $500 level, you got enough bankroll to go 10 shooters. Great. Now, do you trust it? And this is with any strategy out there. I'll tell you this. Everything that I just showed you, if I had a massive bankroll, and there's times I have in my life, I won't hesitate to play something at a bigger level because I trust it. Now, what about this? Now what? Let's say you're doing a bubble craps all across, and you have your strategy, whatever it is. Let's say it's even, you'd come out at $2, and you're going to do whatever strategy that's light side for that. Maybe you're going to get a hit, come down to 1. Okay? You're looking for that big roll. Now, you're playing bubble craps at this level. Do you trust the right side strategy enough to play at that level? For me, fuck no. I don't. And as a matter of fact, since I don't trust it at that level, I will never play bubble craps at that level either. Just to see if I get lucky, because my brain ain't built that way. I want to try to win a little bit of money no matter what. I don't trust an all across without some kind of a lay, something. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. A couple 7s, or you lose it all, you're dead. I know that, therefore, I don't trust them. The old elephant graveyard. Oh, it's good for me to do videos with. But in real life, would I play it? No, not on your life. Now, trust. what I want to get in y'all's heads is don't, this is just me talking now, don't play any strategy at any time, anywhere, unless you would trust it at $1,000 a pop if you had the bankroll. That's just the bottom line. Now, that being said, let's look at the retirement plan. I got a $5,600 bankroll. If I could, on the boat, I would play it. But because it's a ladder system, and I think the boat only lets me go to 500, I can't. Okay? The trust is there, but I can't. That's two different stories, too. So today, watch this. I trust the retirement plan. I'm 101 with that, doing videos. I trust it no matter what. So, let's see. Let's get a point. All right, there's a 3. Oh, shoot, that's too bad. 2 3s in a row. It's wasted them. Wasted them. 7. 7. Wow, man. This is scary already. 7. 3 7s in a row. 4 7. My record is 7 7s in a row. There's 4. All right, we get 1. You're like, damn, son. 500. Let's see. I got to remember how to do that at that level. Oh my God, a 7. And we'll put that right there. All right. There's a 5. Now I got to do a little recovery action. There's a 6. Let's just let that mama sit. Let's see if we can recover this way. There's an 8. There's a 10. There's a 9. Now where's the 7? Now where you at when I need you? There's an 8. Where you at now, you mug? Fucking 4 7s in a row. And now you can't buy one, right? There it is. There's the 7. So, boom, we're even now. All right. Now that just lets us go back. There's a 6. Now remember, you could cover if you wanted to, and I trust this too. Watch that. I'll cover that 4 for that 7. The 11 is the only thing they get me now. All right, there's a 6. Don't need that. This time, we're going to go out here, and now we're going to actually play it. How was I doing that? I think you could do it. I think I was doing it at 75. I think. It's been a minute. And then I'm doing 30, I think. Down here. Something like that. Okay. All right, everything's on. Let's see if we can get through one of these. There's a yo 11. Great. I get 30 there. That's my cheapy one. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Bring everything back. And then I don't have my sheet in front of me, so I can't remember. It's 400, and so I'm just going to put 500. I'll tie on this one just for video. I don't care about that, whatever. So we'll just block it like that. There's an 8. 4. It's 5. It's 400 and what is it? Let's call it 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 100. 6 times 90. 540? Is it 540? 540 divided by 6 times 7. 630. All right, you could do a 5. Well, not 540. Anyway, I forgot. Sorry. So we'll just make it easy for me here. it might be 470. I don't know. Doesn't matter for this video. 8. Oh my God. Come on now. Something. 5. Actually, let's do this. Let's pretend this was over here. I think we can go to 4. Let's see, 400. Divided by 5 equals times 7. Yeah, you could go 400. Let's do it that way. That way I can show you what I'm talking about. There you go. There you go. That'd give 560. All right. Just for video purposes, we'll do that. All right. There's the 7. Very good. We would have tied there, but we lose this, but we get 570. So there's 550, 60, 70. Okay. Now, I didn't play that way because these are fake chips. I played that way because if I had that kind of bankroll, which I don't, but if I did, I wouldn't hesitate to play the retirement plan at big boy level. Why? Because I trust it. Okay? What do I trust out there in the craps world? My bump on a pickle strategies. I'll play them at any level that my bankroll will let me play. On the boat, don't pass spread. Don't pass ladder. Don't come spread. Don't come ladder. Don't pass 6-8. Don't come 6-8. There's 6 right off the top of my head. Bump on a pickles. My go-to, tried and true. I trust them at any level. Not that they can't get beat. I don't think I said my opening statement. Every strategy will bite you sooner or later. It just will. Best bet in all the casinos never to make the first bet because gambling sucks and will make that ass pucker. But what I'm trying to drive home is the trust factor. What did Eddie Murphy say one time in his Raw stand-up? And forgive me for virgin ears out there, but he goes, they were talking about AIDS back in the day, right? And you screw the wrong person, you're going to die with AIDS. And so here's the thing. This is what he said. If you don't trust the pussy, why are you fucking the pussy? Think about it. It's all about trust. So, for whatever this video is worth to you guys, I don't think I've really talked too much about trusting something. But I would prefer that you only play strategies that you're willing, if you had a monster bankroll, you're willing to play it. At a low bankroll or a monster bankroll. If you don't trust it for the monster, I'm going to suggest you don't play it at all. Unless you're doing some experimentation. I will say this. You got your envelopes. You want to pull out their $15,000 in fun money. And you saw a John strategy or a Ken strategy or a Whalen strategy. And you go, you know what? I think this might work. Use this envelope if that's what you're going to do. You know why you use that envelope? Because you don't trust it. You don't know what's going to happen, and you didn't want to put in the work to practice it so you could either trust it or not. That's fine. That's what that envelope is for. Or even the excess envelope. It doesn't matter. Use one of those. So if it goes south on you, you're covered. Okay? Always ways around things. So anyway, there you go, y'all. And for whatever that was worth, I hope that reached you. So until the next time, be great.